Hello everyone. In this lecture, I will introduce the classification and structure of doors to everyone. Let's first talk about the function of a door. There are 5 main functions of a door. First, passage. Second, evacuation. Thirdly, enclosure. Fourth, lighting and ventilation. Fifth, anti-theft and fire prevention. Let's take a look at the classification of doors. There are 2 ways to classify doors. The first type is classified by material, and the second type is classified by opening method. According to the material, it can be divided into wooden doors, steel doors, aluminum alloy doors. The second method is classified according to the opening method, divided into swing doors, spring doors, sliding doors, folding doors, and revolving doors. Below, we will introduce the structures of these 5 types of doors separately. The first type is a swing door, which opens horizontally and can be divided into single and double leaf, internal and external openings. Its manufacturing characteristics are simple structure, flexible opening, and easy installation and maintenance. The second type of door is a spring door, which is simple to make, flexible to open, and constructed with spring hinges or floor springs. It can automatically close after opening, and is suitable for places where people flow in frequently, or have automatic closing requirements. The third type is sliding doors, which are easy to make, and take up less space when opened. However, the hardware components are more complex, and the flexibility of opening and closing depends on the quality and installation of the hardware. It is suitable for various sizes of openings in civil applications and industrial buildings. The fourth type is folding doors. The advantage of a folding door is that it occupies less space when opened, having complex hardware components, requiring high installation requirements, and suitable for various sizes of openings. The fifth and final type is the revolving door, which has 3 or 4 doors connected into a windmill type. The door rotates within 2 fixed curved door frames. It has a certain effect on preventing internal and external air convection, and can be used as a promotional material for public buildings and air-conditioned houses, such as train stations in public places. Next, let's introduce the scale of a door. The scale of a door mainly refers to its height and width. The height of doors in general civil buildings is about 2 meters to 2.1 meters. The width of the door. The width of a single door ranges from 800 to 1,000 millimeters, and 1,200 to 1,800 millimeters for double-color doors. Next, let's take a look at the composition of a door. Generally, a door consists of door frame, door leaf hardware components, and the door frame is the main body of the door, divided into a double frame and a middle frame. The door leaf has both single and double leaves, and it is a movable component. Finally, there are hardware components, which connect the door frame and door leaf into a whole. Through hardware components, there are usually many ways to make door leaves, such as box panel doors, clamp panel doors, and so on. These boards can be glass boards or wooden boards. Let's introduce the panel door, which are composed of upper, middle, and lower hat tubes and frames, with a door core embedded in the middle. The door core board can be made by splicing 15 mm thick wooden boards, or it can be made of plywood, aluminum fiber or glass, and so on. The door leaf is usually made of small cross-section wooden strips, with a frame of 35 mm by 50 mm. Lay plywood. Laying and fixing plywood or fiberboard. The structure is the same as that of a panel door, consisting of a skeleton and panels. except for a flat panel. The splicing board is made of wooden boards that are 35 by 40 millimeters thick, so it has a relatively large weight, but it is sturdy and durable. It is mostly used for exterior doors. These 3 doors are some examples we often use. Made of wood, made of aluminum alloy, and coated with some paint. It looks quite beautiful in high light. Finally, let's take a look at the installation of doors. There are 2 ways to install doors. One is frame pocketing method, and the other is the structural mounting method. Plugged opening method is also known as the plugged frame method, is a method of installing door frames after building a small section of the wall. Using this method, the width of the door opening should be 20 to 30 millimeters larger than the door frame, and the height should be 10 to 20 millimeters larger than the door frame. The erected opening method is also known as the erected frame method. Before building the wall, support is used to erect the door frame first, and then the wall is built. The frame is tightly integrated with the wall. However, the process of erecting the frame intersects with the process of bricklaying, making construction inconvenient. The position of the door frame in the wall and in the middle of the wall, level with one side of the wall. These 2 pictures are examples of installation rooms for doors and windows. From the pictures, and the left side is a frame pocketing method. It can be seen that the right side is a structural mounting method. The width and height of the structural mounting method, as well as the size of the opening, are slightly larger than the size of the door. The size of the left vertical hole and the size of the door are almost equal. This is the biggest difference between these 2 methods. This lecture, I introduced the classification, composition, and construction of doors, too. I believe everyone should have gained a lot of understanding. Thank you.